Strength is something most people yearn for, but in front of a master, most could not survive, as with only 2 faint slashes, their deaths are written. He wanted to be strong too, no matter who he faced. He wanted strength that persisted, no matter what. Everyone immediately backs away from the mysterious man, and Seol wonders how and why he is meeting this guy again. He is the ultimate martial artist that represents strength, the peak swordsman who carries the plum blossom blade, the elder of the manhwa sect, Gujong Myung. He looks at Seol and says that by his expression alone, he can see that he recognizes him. This guy is the #1 enemy of the entire Demon Academy, so why is he meeting him again here? They kept moving south after arriving at the middle gate. He went as far as ordering his teammates to a place that they had no place being in, so just why is he here? Jong does not understand why he is asking that question. Are they not the ones who are rudely trudging while in his patrol area? Seol cannot believe his luck. How is this guy's patrol area? Jong notes that he does not wish to delay further. He does not know what brings them here. However, he can tell just by their clothes that they are from the disgusting Demon Academy. He will not practice forgiveness with unforgivable creatures. Tonight is the day they die. Everyone on the team gets ready to fight in their own way, but Seol already knows there is no way to beat him. They will all just die like in his past life. The result will be the same, but somehow, he refuses to give up hope. Even though his life has been uneventful up until now, he has still hoped for more, something more than just this. He has told himself that he will not die tonight, and he plans to listen, so he orders everyone to retreat as fast as they can. When they hear his command, everyone starts running in different directions, before meeting up once again and running in formation. Jong is quite annoyed by the fact that they are such slowpokes, and cuts them all down to size, and impales Seol from behind. He certainly didn't expect for them to be so weak, but since their leader is such a worthless buffoon, it is no wonder. There's nothing else to be said about it. With bated breath, Seol notes that he knew, which Jong inquires about. Seol says that he knew that they were coming. Otherwise, this ambush wouldn't make any sense. Jong asks if he's gone crazy from the blood pouring out of him, but suddenly yanks his head closer and asks how he knew. He should tell him now, while he can still give him an easy death. At this moment, a single thought rose to Seol's mind, the ability to deduce things beyond common sense. This guy knew what day, and even at what time they would arrive. A normal human being wouldn't have been able to do all of these things unless they knew beforehand. Jong feels pity for such a fool, and notes that since he already knows, he will tell him this. One side benefits by becoming much more efficient, while the other by getting rid of some dirty little rats. It's not a bad deal for either side, right? Now that he is looking at him more carefully, he has certainly caught his eye. He's a demonic cultivator who dared to protest against his betters. Jong suddenly stops speaking as he sees Seol cry, tears of blood red, filled with rage and the will to survive. Jong didn't expect to see a wielder of demonic energy cry ever, but whatever. He is thankful to him, as he can now increase his ever-growing skills. This is goodbye, but he should feel honored to die by his hand. As the squad leader, Seol begs whoever is listening to spare his life. Dying like this is not fair. All he needs is one more chance at life. As his head falls, Seol arrives in the same dark spot, and the pop-up message gives him 3 options. Seol immediately focuses and thinks that he cannot start from the beginning again, as he cannot guarantee that things will go the way they did again. So he chooses to load a save point, only to find that there are no save files inside. The system tells him as such too, so in a fast turn of events, he chooses to resume, but it cannot be executed, since the martial artist he is facing is much stronger than his, and the scenario cannot be completed by conversation. The system shows him Jong, and all of the statistics he has, while also showing him, and reveals that he does not have even a quarter of what Jong possesses. Seol knows now that there is no chance for him to defeat that guy, so with another warning from the system and no other choice, he restarts. Seol wakes up once again to the same white-tiled roof, and begins laughing. Is he really this unlucky? Well, this is still a second chance, so he has to get up and move on.